said, yo, what's up, everybody? I'm Amara. This is Amara's Logic. Got a new video for you today. Milwaukee Bucks trades, rumors, and news, live edition. But before we get into it, you know the spiel. Comment, like, subscribe, and share this electrifying content with the people. Y'all know what we here to talk about. Today's game against our rivals, the Chicago Bulls, Milwaukee Bucks versus the Chicago Bulls at the United Center in Chicago. We're in another dog fight, but I do believe the Bucks will pull this off. I want to be positive this podcast because I've been critiqued very difficultly about telling the truth about this team. So I'm going to try to speak positive today. I'm going to try to talk positive about Brook Lopez in the fourth quarter having one rebound. Brook Lopez has one rebound. That's wild. That is wild. Let's just get to it. I got the game on here on my phone. So I'm kind of watching there. So if my eyes drift, no disrespect, I'm kind of peeping both. So right now the Bucks are losing 83-80 in the fourth. So I expect us to come back and win by 10. But again, another dogfight against the Bulls. No Levine, no DeRozan, yet we're still in a dogfight. I don't know what to say. I don't know what the positive spin is to put on this. But I guess the only thing that I can really say positive is that we haven't found our identity yet, which is why we're kind of going through these tight games with teams that don't have their star players. Miami didn't have Tyler Hero or Jimmy Butler, dogfight. Chicago Bulls don't have Levine, DeRozan, dogfight. Do I believe we'll win this game? Yes. Positives are that Dame had a good second quarter. He hasn't really done too much since. He has 18 points. Giannis had early foul trouble. He was able to kind of get it back together. Got 16 points right now, 7 rebounds. Giannis does have 3 blocks, which is impressive. What's really killing us right now is offensive rebounding. Drummond is killing us on the boards. Drummond has 10 rebounds right now. So that's what's really killing us is the offensive rebounds, the second chance shots. It's pretty much the same song and dance that it's been every game with the Milwaukee Bucks. Out rebounding, guards getting way too many points. I don't even know. Dasamanu, whatever, shooting guard, 26 minutes, 10 points. Javon Carter has 11 points. Torrey Craig has 8 points. It's just Vukovic 23, Kobe White 12. It's just a lot of people that are scoring that should not be scoring. I really feel that we should be dominating this game. I know one thing that's also affecting us is the lack of 3-point shooting. Right now, we're only shooting 29%, 9 of 31. Bulls aren't much better at 10 of 31. It's just we're getting killed on the rebound. I mean, it's 44-27, ladies and gentlemen, on the boards. That's wild. That is wild. I don't understand why this is happening. This is crazy. Let me see. Let me pull up the team stats. So just we're down by 7. This is crazy sometimes. I just don't get it. Down by 8. I mean, this is the game right here, y'all. They have 14 offensive rebounds. 14. This is wild. And shout out to Bucks Nation. Appreciate y'all hopping on the live here. I went on a little early, figured we should chop it up. I see y'all all in the chat. I see you, Stacy. I see you, Patricia. I see you, Mr. Cool. Eliza, got a plan, Stan. Boots, Gibson, out of the Bahamas. Eliza, what's good? Daniel Joseph, what's good? Jimmy Roller, what's good? Bucks #1, what's good? My boy Gerald Cotton is in the chat. Shout out to you, bro. What's good? We in another dogfight. Abadoye, what's good? D-Code 123. Janet MOC, what's good? Lil Rob, what's good? Eric Payne, Brandon, what's good? Eli, what's good? Mr. Cool, what's good? Hey, Mr. Cool, you might have to pop on the live this today, man. This is crazy what's going on. Shout out to you too. Smitty, what's good? Dwarf, what's good, bro? We are in a I don't even know what to say about this game right now. We're making things we're we're down 10, but it's early in the fourth, y'all. We're down 10 right now. It's 9 minutes left. We should be good still, but this is not the way the Bucks should be playing at all. This is crazy. The rebound. I mean, do you guys see this rebounding? They have 14 offensive rebounds, 26 assists. I mean, you're not going to lose a lot of games when you're killing a team by almost 20 on the boards. We have a real problem with this rebounding thing. It's reared its ugly head again. Uh, and we're still shooting threes. We're still shooting threes. Uh, we got to get focused, y'all. I think now we need to start giving the ball to Dame and getting out the way. Y'all let me know what y'all think in the comment section. This is starting to get a little frustrating. Maybe the Bucks underestimated this team today. They thought that they would lay down, but they're clearly not laying down, and they came to fight. We're their rival team. They're not going to sit there and look at Drummond is hype. Drummond is a scrub, and he's hype. Tony Craig is a scrub. He's hype. Why are we letting tap water players go off on us again? Why are we continuing? It's the same song and dance, rinse and repeat. Play like trash for like 3 quarters, and then fourth quarter, 7 minutes left. All of a sudden, we're a super team. I just don't understand the disconnect, y'all. I really don't. I really don't get the disconnect. This is just crazy. I see you in the chat, Lil Rob. Let's get to the comment section while we watching this fourth quarter. Smitty said, "Is Giannis beefing with Lillard? Something he passes to everybody but him." No, I don't think he's beefing. He's just trying to get his money, bro. I don't think he's beefing. He's just trying to get his money. Gibson says, "Salute King Carter." Yeah, Brandon. Mr. Cool said, "Gibson Nicholas, the man, the legend." Yeah, he is straight out of the Bahamas. Peace, love, and blessings, my boy Gibson. And we got to understand too. I don't want to be critical that every team is gonna play us really hard. They're gonna give us their best shot. We're the team. We're the one of the darlings of the NBA. We've got the big trade, so we're gonna get everybody's best shot. I understand that, but what I don't understand is why we keep making the same mistakes. Why are there no adjustments made by Griffin? I'm really puzzled by that. I'm pretty puzzled by that. It's a little wild. It's definitely a little wild. Andre Jackson Jr. I did like that putback dunk. That was dope. He got 4 points. Bobby Portis. When are we gonna have this conversation about Bobby Portis being in the slump? Bobby Portis has played 25 minutes and had 4 points. If this was Pat Connaughton, we'd be ODing on him. If this was Pat Connaughton, we got to keep that same energy for Bobby P too. Bobby P has not been hooping. He has not been hooping. Stacy says, "Salute Bucks Nation, salute, salute." Like Mr. Cool said it earlier, like it seems like they don't watch film or something. It's crazy. There's no way we should be down by 8 to this team. It doesn't make sense. Eli Harris was good. This ain't Bucks basketball that we know. Shaking my head. We got, hey, we're growing, bro. We just got to take it game by game, like my boy Brandon be saying, and just hope over time that things improve and we have an actual identity. We don't have an identity offensively or defensively right now. We're just out there hooping. And I think that's part of the problem. We have to develop a philosophy. Also, I don't understand why Brook Lopez isn't being fed in the post. Brook Lopez is done pretty much nothing today. He has 8 points, 4 fouls, 1 turnover. He has 1 rebound still. Brook Lopez is 7 feet tall. He has 1 rebound. It's crazy. That's crazy. Eric Payne said, "Feed Brook, please." I don't get it. I don't get it. Eric Payne said, "Why are we playing with this trash Bulls team?" Your guess is as good as mine, bro. Janet MOC said, "I believe the Buck strategy is to tire out their opponents to eat them in their weakness in the end." It seemed like that sometime. I said that in the chat. Janet, I'm just trying not to just OD right now. I'm trying to be cool because when I try to say what's going on, it's like, oh, you're being negative, be happy about the wins and this and that. And this is why I critique them as difficult as I do, is because these are the type of things that happen when you don't correct errors. This is what happens. They continue to resurface. They resurface. They resurface. This is the exact Same thing every game. It's the same thing. Same thing every game. I just don't I just don't understand. Like what are they doing in practice? What are they doing in film study? I just want explanations, Bucks Nation. I just want explanation. There's no way that we should be losing to this team right now under any circumstances, y'all. There's no way we should be losing to this team. This game should have been over by now in the third quarter. I just don't get the confusion here. I, this is wild, y'all. This is wild. Eliza said, anybody in here? Yes, ma'am, Eliza. We all in here. We gonna make sure y'all comment, like, subscribe. Make sure y'all hit that like button for me. Let other people see the content. Y'all know how it goes. My boy Gerald said we need to be blowing teams like the Bulls out. Absolutely, Gerald. Yeah, absolutely. Eliza said this game is killing me. But Eliza, this is what I've been telling you. It's the same thing over and over. And y'all want me to look over it and just be like, oh, we won and just be happy about that. Sometimes it's not about just winning, it's how you win that's important. And that's what I'm saying. This team is just been relying on pure talent to win. There hasn't been any execution. Offensively or defensively. Offensively, down to hey, give the ball to Dame, give the ball to Giannis, and get out the way. That's not a style of play. That's not execution. No disrespect to Griffin. When you watch the Houston Rockets, that's a young team. They're hooping due to execution and coaching. You can tell. That team was a bottom feeder team last year. All they did was really add a coach, and they're a completely different team. Boston is good now because of coaching. Philly is better now, even without Harden, because of coaching. It's the same team, but coaching has improved them. I want to be able to say that about Adrian Griffin, that we're better now because of coaching. I can't do that right now, y'all. I know we've been winning games, but it's the way we're winning is just it's nerve-wracking, y'all. Nerve-wracking. Look, we're still down 9-6. I, this is crazy, y'all. This is crazy. So I just want somebody to explain to the chat when I talk and y'all say I'm being negative. Do you get it now? Do you get what I'm trying to convey to Bucks Nation now? Yes, we were winning games. I understand that. Tight games, learning to close. That's all. It's sugarcoating what's really going on. What's really going on is we don't know what we're doing. We don't have an identity, and then we just figure out that we do enough to win. I would love to see execution in winning. I would love to see proper defensive strategy, rotations, knowing when to step up in the paint, when to back off in the paint, just looking like we know what we're doing. I just want you guys to tell me what are the positives about the way we're playing right now. Even the way we played uh against the Heat without a hero and without uh Jimmy Butler, y'all. These should be games that we should be able to rest our starters because this other team is without their heavy hitters. We should be able to run them out the building. Bucks #1 was good. This is terrible, bro. I'm pissed right now. Terrible team with no Levine and DeRozan, and we're tied going into the fourth. Yeah, bro, that was crazy. Jimmy Roller said another dog fight. Yes, sir. What up, Patricia? Eliza said these dudes are so effing lazy out there tonight. They're not even attempting to play defense aside from Giannis and Brook, the dudes with 3 fouls apiece. Hey, Eliza, I was trying to tell you, and you guys were saying it was negativity. We're winning. Why are we acting? You're making it feel like we lost. This is an accumulation. This game is an accumulation of not executing. What's going on now is just putting in the forefront of why we've been complaining about the defense, offense, rotations, all of that. It's coming to a boiling point in this game, y'all. This is exposing our flaw. I mean, we're getting killed on the boards. Brooke Lopez still has 1 rebound. I want an explanation. How does Brook have 1 rebound? Why does Lillard only have 1 point in the second half? Lillard still is 7 of 13, 18 points. What is going on? All right, let me chill before I say I'm blacking out again. Let me chill. Patricia P said the struggle every single game is getting old. The fourth quarter heroics won't always. Thank you, Patricia P. Thank you. Shot. What up, Stacy? Stacy said grabbing some boards would be not. We have 32 rebounds. They have 49. That's the big difference in this game. Eliza said, how is this on Griff? I'd love to know. The guys are playing terribly. How can Griff be liable for that? We aren't even fighting for boards or buckets or anything at all. Okay, so Eliza, this is what I'll propose to you regarding that. The coach's job is to prepare his team for every game. That's his job, is to get this team prepared. And if we don't look prepared, it's up to him to make adjustments to get us on track. Griffin has done none of that. Example, right? Miami was without Jimmy Butler and Tyler Hero, and they played tough. Why? Because of coaching. Their coach got them ready, got them focused. They had a game plan that they were executing. Even though they lost, you could see the game plan. Eliza, I propose to you to explain to us what is our game plan. What do we do? What is our thing defensively? What is our thing offensively? That's the problem. That's on Griffin. That's on Griffin. I'm really starting to think that we need to get an offensive assistant coach now for real. I'm just not sure what's going on. I'm just really not sure what's going on. Daniel Joseph said we can trade Bobby P for a true backup big. Bobby P's been struggling. I don't know what's going on. Gibson said, love the introduction beat for the live. Appreciate it. That was a new one from Amtrax. He wanted me to go ahead and put that one out there. Appreciate y'all liking that. Yeah, that's one of his new beats for the show. He makes special beats for the show, so appreciate that, bro. Shout out to you, Amtrax. Daniel Joseph said Brooke can go. Booth said, I'm terrified. The Celtics, they just beat this team by almost 30 in their sleep. Eliza said, we get a deflection and we don't even make the effort to grab the ball. We look lethargic out there. We look very lethargic, Eliza. Very, very lethargic. I agree with that. Got a plan, Stan said, I said, yo. What up, my dude? Jeff. Hey, Jeff, you 100% yet? I know you had that flu, bro. You good now? Are you 100%? He said, I said, yo, this is ridiculous. I mean, really, it's difficult. It's difficult. Eliza said, dude, this cannot be happening. I don't know what to say, Eliza. I really don't know what to say without being negative at this point. I'm just gonna say we're having a bad game, and we're really flat. We've been flat this whole game. Like I said, Dame hasn't given us anything in the second half. I hold everybody accountable. Dame hasn't given us anything in the second half. Giannis is doing his thing. He has 20 points. A lot of his work has been in the second half, but we're not really getting too much help. Oh, Brook got another rebound. Brook got 2 rebounds. Beasley got 11 points. That's not bad. Beauchamp, 7 points. Campaign, 6. Andre Jackson Jr., 4, but only 12 minutes. I want to say this, and this is no disrespect, but the way Bobby's hooping, maybe his minutes should be reduced for a little bit until you get it back going. Brandon Carter said, I said, yo. Got a plan, Stan said. At this point, I'm convinced the agenda is that we're just trying to help Dame break LeBron's clutch points in a season record because he is currently on pace to do that. I don't know what to say, man. I'm at a loss for words for some of this. Gibson Nicholas said the guys need to play better. Absolutely. We just look we look flat. We're very flat. I've been saying that we're broke today, and they keep shooting threes. If you take it to the rack, you get a foul and one is still 3 points. We can't be relying on a three, especially when we're not hitting. Agreed, Eliza. Jimmy Trina D. Reynolds said the Bucks play too much, taking his team for granted. I think they did. I think they thought this team would lay down. Jimmy Roller said, Mr. Cool, throw on the Godfather shades and jump on the line. Yeah, what's good, Mr. Cool? Hey, Cool, what's good? Bucks number one said, this is BS. It definitely is. But hey, look, here they come. Here come the Bucks. Here they come. Here they come. 93-96, right? 3.5 minutes left. Here they go. Here they go. The Bucks are wild. Jeff Riley said, hit that like button, y'all. Please do hit the like button, y'all. Share the live. Share the live. Damn, Bucks number one? You want us to clean house. What? Bucks number one said Trey, Bobby, Marjan, and Pat need some new guys. Wow. I really don't think it's trading. I think it's a game. We don't have a game plan, bro. We just don't have a game plan. Isaiah Williams was good. Our defense is atrocious. We can't guard. We can't guard a crosswalk. It's crazy. Isaiah Williams, you are wild for that. He said we can't guard a crosswalk. It's crazy work. Janet MOC, what up, Janet? AG waiting on Jesus to return to call a time. Okay, here y'all. Hey, Griff, 20 games, famo. You looking real shaky. You looking real shaky in the light. Patricia P, we're getting out hustled. The Bucks are lethargic and lazy on both ends of the floor, and this is a type of effort is inexcusable. Agreed. We down. All right, y'all. 196. What the Bucks gonna do? What they gonna do? Gid said every night is a dog fight. This is hilarious. I don't know what to say. Great point, Eric Payne. Why do they have 30 points off the bench? Because we're allowing it. Up now. Yep, we're in trouble now. 96 to 103. I want to hear the positive spin from Bucks Nation after this game. This hopefully, you know what? Let's look at the positive. Losing against a team like this in a circumstance or in a dog fight, I won't say lost yet because we got time left against a team like this. I hope this will wake this team up. I'm really hoping it'll wake them up. That's what I'm hoping to happen. This will wake this team up because this is wild. Patricia P said, Amara, stop it. This team is playing without their top two players. We can't justify this type of play. I understand what you're saying. I'm with you. I just don't want. Hey, they say I'm too negative. Even when we win, I'm acting like we lost and blah blah blah. All I'm gonna do is provide the information, and I'm gonna let's see what Bucks Nation has to say. I'm gonna leave it there. Daniel Carter said, "Dude, stop. They without their 2 stars. We have 3 of our stars out there. Yeah, that's a fact." Gid said rotations are but it's starting to get ridiculous now. It's been ridiculous, bro. Metro Man was good. I don't know if I ever seen you in a chat before, bro. Salute, salute. Welcome to Bucks Nation, sir. If you haven't already, please subscribe and hit that like button, bro. Metro Man said Bucks literally throwing the game. Yeah. Jimmy Roller said we're not just losing to tap water teams, we're losing to straight bore water teams. Oh yeah. Hey, the Bulls are Flint, Michigan water. The Bulls are Flint, Michigan water. And we're losing to them. It's crazy. Look at this. Look. Look. This is crazy. This is crazy, y'all. I don't even know what to say. This is absolutely insane. The Bucks are wilding right now. Yeah, this maybe we can pull this out, y'all. Let's try to support the Bucks, y'all. Let's hopefully they can pull this out. They down 7 with a minute and some change. Let's see what they can do. Ooh, Proper G said Marjan needs to go also. You would get rid of Marjan, fam? I don't know about that one. Daniel Joseph said we need this law. Yeah, this should be a humbling loss for the Bucks. Maybe this will allow them to get their heads out of their and you know what and get their life together. Also should be an eye-opening experience for Griffin. I'm not gonna say Griffin is in the hot seat, but people are starting to look, and you can see by those rankings and how they obliterated Griffin. He needs to figure some stuff out. Period. Period. Nino Boom, what's good? This is sad. Yes, it is. Mr. Cool, how many times have I said that? I've said that exact same thing multiple times. We win off of pure talent in spite of poor coaching. Period. Crazy work. Proper G said facts, Amara. David Jonas was good. Wins are great, but it still doesn't excuse the lack of job awareness on this team. It feels like players are trying to swap positions out there. Yes. That's why I be going in even when we win, when it's a close game, because of the lack of execution and identity. That's why I go in. Do y'all get it now? I'm looking at the big picture. I'm looking down the road. I'm looking how these other teams are handling bottom feeders. The Celtics ain't struggling with bottom feeders. They get them up out of here. Philly not struggling with bottom feeders. They getting them up out of here. We got to tighten up. Bucks got to tighten up, man. Hey, Griffin, you need to figure it out, bro. Were you lying in your interview, sir? Were you lying to Bucks Nation about your ability? I'm still yet to see all of this defensive greatness that he had, all this acumen. I still haven't seen it, y'all. We're 20 games in now. We really need to start having serious conversations about coaching at this point. We do. Look, they come back. The cardiac, another win. So, okay, we're going to win this game, right? How do y'all feel about that? We're going to win again. We're a clutch team. Why do they do this every game? Hey, the Bucks are wild. The Bucks are wild. Nino Brown said we can't rebound. Nope, we sure can't, sir. Not today. I'll say we've had our games, but just not today. Not Jesus Shuttleworth said I'm rock solid right now. What does that mean, bro? Jeff Riley said Joe Barry Griffin can't get them motivated for teams like this is ridiculous. We find a way to win, bro. So I guess all of the stuff that was negative. Hey, somebody put not Jesus Shuttleworth on timeout, bro. You're wilding in here, bro. This is not the type of conduct in this chat, bro. Take that to one of these other dweebs podcasts, bro. We don't do all that in here, bro. Why would you even write something like I'm not gonna even man, come on, fam. Act your age, not your shoe size, fam. That's crazy. Dark Kent said, salute, and fam. Bulls figured out their problems. Remove Levine and DeRozan. You got young, hungry competitors, and we getting done in by two former Bucks, Craig and Carter. Yeah, please somebody put that man on a timeout. Proper G said, winning games in the fourth quarter. We don't play all 4 quarters on both ends. That's a fact. That is a fact. We're we're a team that likes to we're a dangerous team. We like to wait till the absolute last second to hoop. This is not a good thing, y'all. It's good that we're winning. We can close. We know this already. Why do we have to keep poking the bear over and over again? Don't trip. We'll win it in the fourth. Don't trip. We'll win it in the fourth. We got to get out of this mentality. Why can't we win it in the first? Why can't we just blow teams out? Why do you have to get all this pressure on you to start hooping? Patricia P said that Dark Kent facts. Proper G said Portis is trash. He's not trash, fam. He's in a slump. He's definitely in a slump. 6.2 seconds left, y'all. Let's go, Bucks. Let's go. Let's go, Bucks. Let's just go ahead and pull it off. Let's go ahead and pull it off, y'all. Let me just go. Hey, not Jesus Shuttlesworth. I'm gonna ban you, bro. Smoking Little J. I'm just gonna say smoking Little J. I got Bucks, bro. Hey, we gonna win again, but again, look how long it takes for us to get it cracking. Drizdorf, they did turn Super Saiyan again. This is what they do, bro. Why do you have to make the game so hard? Giannis, your brother is on the bench. Don't you want to hang out with dude? Blow these teams out. You can hang out with your brother, talk about Nigeria and Greece, and reminisce on the old days. Instead, you got to play 40 minutes to whoop to whoop these tap water teams. The Bulls are regular gas. They're just regular gas. Maybe not even. Maybe ethanol 85. They're like ethanol 85. And we supposed to be 93 and struggling, bro. Come on, man. Jeff Riley said Joe Barry Griffin. So wild. Jeff, you wild for calling him Joe Barry Griffin, but it's valid. Don't have a game plan. He just throw him out there. Yeah, there is no game plan. Little Rob said, this is the first time I've legitimately felt that AG is not a good fit. Win or lose this game, there are no excuses for this. I'm tired of the same narrative excuses for him. We are 20 games in. Pass, what's good? Why are we shooting so many threes when we're shooting so poor? Jeff said, still sick but getting better. But the way this team plays is making me more sick. Hey, we wait till the last second to go Super Saiyan, man. That's just how we do, man. I don't know what else to tell you. We score. I don't know what to tell you. This is just how we do, man. I don't know what else to say. Smitty said, anytime Dame is not initiating the offense, we struggle. Dame went 6 possessions in the third quarter without touching the ball. I've been a strong proponent on this podcast of saying Dame should initiate the offense damn near 100% of the time. Or if not, the ball needs to at least touch his hands in every possession. If he's passing it, shooting, the ball needs to touch his hands. He, in the games that Brook was getting off, it was Dame doing a lot of the feeding. I'm put that out there. Hey, if you haven't already, please make sure to hit that like button, y'all. Thank you, much appreciated. It just helps the algorithm. Let's get this podcast in the algorithm, y'all. Let's see how much time left. All right, we still got a few seconds left. Freddie B, what's good, Freddie B? The squad is severely lacking motivation. No, they're motivated, but they have to be down by 10 in the fourth for 5 minutes. They have to be under some type of duress. This team loves to be under duress to start hooping. Being down 26, down 15, down 20. We can't just hoop. We have to be under some form of pressure where, we might lose. Hold on. We gonna lose? Super Saiyan. Right away. Boom, Super Saiyan. Why can't you just go Super Saiyan out the gate? Why do we have to play under so much pressure to start hooping? This is crazy. Daniel Carter said this falls on Giannis' leadership. He's too nice. He needs to speak up. I'm tired of it. I don't want to blame Giannis on leadership. We don't have an identity, Daniel Carter, bro. We don't. What do we do offensively? You tell me. And then what is our defensive identity? That's the problem. Stacy said play stupid games, win stupid prizes. Facts. My boy, hey, Amtrax, they love the beat, bro. He said Smitty 100. Hey, Amtrax, they love the beat, famo. You should hop on. Hey, you should join on hop on the live too, Amtrax. Shout out to you. Yeah, Beasley was hooping this game. Mr. Cool Guy Beasley, he was hooping 5-3. Shout out to him. Lopez turned up late, but he still only had 3 rebounds. Lillard had a double-double and the highest plus minus on the team, plus 16. And now we're going into overtime. Alex Caruso. You can't make this up. Alex Caruso. Ah. Look at that. Look at that. Why is Brooke out there? Pass it. I don't care if we pull this out. It's unacceptable to play like this. I agree. Christian Fuller was good. Why do Bucks fans think Marjan is the second coming of Jesus or nobody, come on, fam. Nobody said he's the second coming of Jesus. We just said we think he has a lot of upside. We don't want to include him in any trades. And you've seen flashes of his greatness. Dark Kent said beastly. Yeah, he was hooping today. Patricia P said Beasley is balling in the fourth. That's your bright spot. Exactly. Agreed. That's good to see. The defense, not so much. I don't even know how we let Caruso get that off. Pat said, hold on 1 second. We were up by 1, Patricia. Pat said, Jesus, I need a heart monitor for this team. Man. Eliza said, OMG, crazy. Marcus Little said, the way the Bucks are playing, they couldn't even beat the Washington Gen. You funny for that, Marcus Little. Eliza said, what is happening? Eliza, your guess is as good as mine. Hey, Mr. Cool, I said your boy was hooping today. Mr. Cool, Beasley, he hooping today. Let me put the link back in the chat. My bad, y'all. There you go. Link back in the chat. And I see you out there, Freddie B. Shack. I see you. LaFonso, Jude, dude, what's good? Drisdorf still in the chat. What's good? Hold on 1 sec. I'm just getting back to where I was. Hold on 1 second. Give me a second, y'all. Hey, y'all tap in too. The link is in the chat for y'all to join the live. Isaiah Williams says superhero ball is not championship DNA. I agree. Warren Price said happy but still pissed. Hey, Stacy was like, this team finna take some years off my life. It's wild. Right? The cardiac Bucks. We'll win this game, but we gonna have to have some serious conversations, y'all. We might have to have a separate live in between them playing to just have honest and open commentary about this team and where they're at. I'm just keeping it 100, y'all. We might need to have a separate live to really talk about this team, where they're at, and realistic expectations for this team, the way that they're currently playing. Real talk. Driz, what's good? I don't like these wins at all. I'm happy we win it. I just wish it was in a different fashion. Freddie B says, should not have to struggle for a win. Facts. Eric Payne said, I hate to make this a black and white thing, but Griffin, do you know you get only one chance with a team like this? That's the truth. That's the truth. Damn, these dudes and went back. The Bucks are wild, bro. The Bucks are so wild sometimes. Gibson said, "What's good?" He said, "Amtrax, what's good? Love the beat you put for Amara." Yes, sir. My man, I told y'all he beats by the pound. He threw me a beat in like less than 20 minutes. Daniel Joseph said, "Man, I still want Griff gone." Okay. Got a plan. Stan said the drama is for the culture or something. I, Eliza said, "I cannot. Please don't let us lose." Yeah, I don't want that either. Stacy said, "It's not over." No, we gonna do our thing. We gonna do our thing. I know more than you said. These close games are good. We kept losing close games before. Yeah, but I mean, you add a killer like Dame, it just you're gonna be better in tight games. That's what Dame do, and then it's gonna instill confidence into the team. But these and hey, Beasley got 19, Giannis got 26. Giannis is 4-4 from the free throw line, so that's a positive. Uh, and Beasley being aggressive, so there are some positives. Beasley has been playing well, so that's a positive. And Giannis has been great defensively. Giannis has 5 blocks. Giannis has 5 blocks. He's showing why he's a former defensive player of the year. Christian Fuller said, Giannis just won me $60. Salute. B Shack, yeah, that block was big time. Hey, B Shack, if you got time, join the live, bro. B Shack said Beasley got hurt playing good D. Yeah, Beasley is hooping today. Beasley's definitely hooping today. I give him that. He's definitely hooping. Man, this is another dog fight, man. Damn, man. Why can't we put this team away, man? 111, 110 right now, y'all. B Shack said Dame might not be scoring, but he's picking apart the Bulls with penetration and pinpoint passing to the corners. That's a fact. He got 12 assists now. 18 points, 12 assists, plus 13, plus minus, highest on the team. Isaiah W said, "Bro, you funny." I'm just be trying to keep it real, bro. Gibson Nick said, "Amber, we need a good offensive coach, bad for this team." Yeah, we do. B Shack. Hold on. Shout out to my man B Shack, legend in the chat. Give me 1 second, B Shack. I'm gonna tap you in right now. Hold on. All right, tapping you in. My man B Shack, what's good, sir? Salute, salute.
Yo, what's happening? What's happening?
Hey, hold on.
Man,
My man, hold on. My man B Shack is in the executive chair. Go ahead,
yeah,
bro.
I'm in the
Go
office,
ahead.
man. I'm in the office.
Are you in the office? I see you. I see you looking presidential right there. Go ahead, B Shack and cook, sir.
Nah, man, this is just crazy, man. The Bucks should never be in this position. But again, young, fast teams, man, they have slow feet, and
Yeah,
that's always gonna give them a problem.
correct.
Um, but listen, there's a lot of positives, man. I mean, Dame was facilitating his butt off in the fourth quarter.
Correct.
Driving, kicking to the corners, hitting Beasley, hitting uh, Lopez,
Right.
setting folks up. So we can't just look at the score. We have to look at the overall floor game. Um, but it's interesting that two players who've been mentioned in possible trades, um, Javon Carter and
Caruso.
Caruso, kind of doing a little damage tonight.
Correct.
But I mean, I don't know what else to say because the fact that I kind of when I saw that they had their two big hitters out tonight, Um, and I saw the personnel was on the floor. I said, we're gonna have a long night because the quickness, the fact that they were determined to play a fast pace, that gives us problems.
Correct.
Um, but overall, man, I think this right now, this is our MO. I think we play down to the competition
Facts.
and we just say we'll turn it on the fourth quarter. That's pretty much right now the team's MO and the team's mentality. And I don't know what's going to take to break that, except uh, emphasis from coaching or new personnel.
Yeah, it has to
We
be.
didn't get,
We got to start talking about coaching now. I've been trying to give my boy a pass, Griffin, but at some point we have to start talking about coaching because it's the same issues every game, rinse and repeat. I haven't seen any improvement. Being honest, I've seen players that are elite players just go out and take games. It's not due to
yeah,
any scheme, any identity. They're just like, we'll do it ourselves. That's what I'm seeing when we win. Dame goes crazy, or Giannis goes crazy, or somebody like Beasley gets hot. I don't see anything being executed to put them in position to get wins. That's my problem with this team.
yeah. When you hear him in interviews, he pretty much sounds like, well, I'm waiting for the guys to figure it out.
That's not
He's
their
not.
job.
Yeah, he should say, listen, this is what I want you guys to run. This is what I want you guys to execute. He's sort of sitting back and kind of letting them. I think, other than out of timeouts,
Hmm.
when you drop a player, when you come off a timeout, it seems like to me he's still depending on them to figure it out. Um, and I don't like his rotations. I think he doesn't always keep the right balance of scoring in the game. I think that's a problem.
Agreed.
Um,
I'm
I
gonna
think
tap you in
in
this
this,
in a minute. Oh, Brandon tapped out. All right, never mind. I don't see him no more. All right, go ahead, B Shaq.
yeah, I think in this game, I think he needed to bring Dame back at like 9 minutes. I don't know why Dame was sitting there when we were down like that.
I think he's trying to watch their minutes. I really think he's watching their minutes. I don't know what he's thinking though. Like I had some. I'm gonna try to get me a media passes because I'm gonna ask the real questions. I'm gonna ask the real. Hey, what's up with these rotations? What's up with you? Like I'm gonna ask the. They gonna kick me out of there because I'm gonna ask the for real questions. He
I
need to.
think someone needs to start asking some hard questions because listen, the national media is already poo pooing on him.
Right.
Um, I think knowledgeable fans are starting to get impatient with him, and when you have this
What up,
type of
Jude, dude? One
roster, when
one
you have this
second,
type of talent,
B Shack just want to shout this man out. Jude, dude, NBA. What
yes.
up? What up? What up? Go ahead. Go ahead, B Shack. He just wanted a shout out. I just want to make sure I got his shout out. Go ahead, B Shack.
Now when you have this type of talent, you have to be held accountable. You have to now. I don't think at this point. I don't. Man, I don't think they can make a. Man, they're gonna lose this game. They're about to lose this game.
Yeah.
Oh my lord.
Oh, it's
They're
over.
about to.
Yeah, it's over with now.
Oh man.
And we got to talk about Chris Middleton today too. Chris Middleton did nothing.
Well, listen. Before last game, I'm gonna tell you. I actually said to myself to get a really, really, really good player. Man, I'm willing to package. I was willing to package Middleton and
Mm-hmm.
Pat.
Yeah.
But the last game he showed up, so it's like inconsistent. He's there one game, he's not there
But I
another
think that's
game.
what that I think that's who Middleton is at this stage in his career.
He started off strong tonight. He started off, he stroked
Yeah,
a
he
couple of
had a good first
shots,
quarter. He had a good first quarter. He had like 5 or 7 points in the first quarter, and then proceeded to have 9 points in 27 minutes.
but it could be. Now, did you hear what he said the other night in the interview?
Mm-mm.
when his Achilles tightened up, this is what he said. He said sometimes sitting too long sometimes causes that. In
Mm.
other words, what I heard him say was his his rotation pattern and his long stretches of sitting there. At this point, he's tightening up from time to time. I think you need to start letting him play more minutes so he can get a real rhythm in the game.
Yeah, we gotta
Unless
stop
something is
coddling
wrong with
Middleton.
him,
It's been over 10. I mean, he's been back for what, 10, 15 games. It's time to take the training wheels off and let him run. I see
yeah.
y'all in the green room too. I'm gonna tap y'all in a minute. Let me just finish talking to B Shot. Continue, B Shot. I got y'all in a couple, Daniel and Brandon. But and then even like Eliza said, I just see a lack of effort, B Shaq. That's concerning. A lack of
Man,
every.
you want to bring Daniel in?
Yeah, I bring him in here. Let me bring Daniel in here real quick. Hold on. I got you, Brandon, in 1 second. Brandon in here. Go ahead, Brandon. And then I'm gonna bring you in here, Daniel, in a second. Go
And I'm
ahead,
gonna jump.
Brandon.
I'm gonna jump off in a minute. What's up?
What up? What up? What up?
Yeah.
What up? Yeah,
Uh,
let me bring Daniel in and then tap back in a minute. Just give me like 5, 10 minutes to tap back in, B Shaq. I want us to finish up.
Okay.
All right.
All
Yeah,
right.
please tap back in though. All right, I'm gonna tap you in, Daniel. What up, Daniel? What up, Brandon? All right, y'all. So 113, 118 was the. Let me see if that's the final score. Now, yeah, it's pretty much the final score. We down 5. So everything that we've been talking about has finally reached this boiling point. Wait until the fourth quarter to turn it on. The lack of effort in defense. I mean, it's a lot. It's a lot. Hey, what up, Mr. Smith? Let me talk to Brandon and Daniel. Then I'm gonna tap you in with B Shack.
All right,
We're gonna
it's
tap
game
back
over.
in.
120 to 113. Game over.
Game over. One. We just lost to the Bulls. We let
There,
Kobe White have 23. Dude, they got, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 people in double figures for the Bulls. 8.
hey,
We were out
I got
rebounded.
rent. I got rent, man. I got rent really bad, man.
Go ahead, bro. Go ahead. Talk your stuff.
Now,
I'm gonna send out some notifications. Go ahead, bro.
oh, now everybody that was sitting there was like, well, they people need to stop worrying because they've been winning games and why this is why we tell you guys to pay attention to detail,
Right, bro. This is
bro.
it.
Like I got a notification that Levine's gonna be out. Like, all right, and then I got a notification that DeMar Rosen was gonna play. And I'm like, and then somebody was like, I looked in the Bleacher Report, everybody's like, oh, we have to win by 20. I'm like, nope, we probably win another dog fight. It was like I knew it was gonna happen because this team lacks the defense they need to take on these guys. Like, there's no way you should lose this team with no the top guys. I don't want to hear nothing like we don't have. Like, I don't want to hear about no Pat. We had 3 guys. We got
3
Mills.
all
We got
stars. Let's not say guys. We have 3 all stars, 2 top 75 players, and we just lost to a regular water team. This is craziness.
there's more.
Craziness, man. Hey, make sure y'all hit that like button up in here. Let's grow Bucks Nation, y'all. Hey, the like button you don't get charged for hitting the like button, y'all. Come on, y'all. Salute to the chat. Go ahead.
More buying for your team, talking about trading their players away. They're talking about trading their players away, and we're playing like, no, come on, man. Come on. Like, how many times we got to lose or play like this until we get busted in the mouth like that? Like, it was, that was their playoff game right there, pretty much. The way they played.
Oh
I
yeah.
mean, the
This
way
was
they
their
played.
playoff game. Absolutely. But that's the thing, though, because I know that Mr. Smith, B Shack, Mr. Cool said everybody's going to play us like it's the finals. And I understand that. But then mentally, we need to be prepared for that. We need to be ready for that. And I've been trying my hardest to keep the Wolves off of Coach Griffin. I've been trying my hardest, but it's blood in the water. The Sharks got
Roll,
to eat at this point.
roll,
it's
run the
been
boiler.
it's been 20 games. I said 20 games, and then let's pass judgment. We're at that point now, ladies and gentlemen. We're 2 away from that. Let's just say it's 18. We're almost 20 games. We haven't seen any identity from this team at this point yet. We've seen nothing different. We've seen glimpses of the pick and roll. We've seen glimpses of the defense. Even with the defense, you idiot. Why aren't you playing a 2-3 zone? Why is that bad? Why are you not doing that?
Nope. And you try to double again. Like, how many times we got to be like, oh, don't double them, just dead zone, and then get in your passing
And then
lane.
when you double, you're getting people out of position, and then they can't. Then they're getting offensive rebounds.
Ray won't say something.
Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead, Brandon. My bad, bro. I'm tight. Go ahead, Brandon.
It's all good. This team needs to get focused to get that head break.
Yeah.
If we talk about if we want to win the championship, we cannot keep playing like this.
That's why I was saying some of these wins was fool's gold. And it's like, oh, why are you negative? We won. We're stacking up wins, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, stacking up wins is cool. How you're winning is also important.
Very important.
That's very important is how you win.
I think we need to step our game up to get our new assistant coach.
Yeah, I agree. I agree.
I mean, how many times that yet? I mean, they need to do something because.
Right. Hey, 1 second, y'all. Mr. Smith and Chitty, I'm gonna tap both y'all in a minute. Let me just finish the conversation with Brandon and Daniel, and then I'll tap y'all in. Just give me a couple minutes, y'all. Shout out to y'all. Go ahead, y'all.
Yeah, I just want to say real quick that, you know, to the people that's gonna say don't be so negative. I'm like, look, watch that game and tell me that they should have won that game. I mean, how many times we struggling against bomb feeders, man.
And even at that, why was Brook out there on Caruso? How did that happen? How was Brook? Brook can barely move. Why was he out that far on Caruso?
At least have Giannis up there too. Give up a 2-point. At least just give up the 2. Give up the 2 and force them to foul you. That's what they should have done. Get them off the line, and everybody, you know, they're gonna get a 2, get them a 2. But make them make a decision. But no, they playing this. Oh, we're gonna make them do a screen, and you got Brook, the most slowest player on the team, to cover Caruso. And now, I mean,
who are we holding? We gotta start holding people accountable. I'm done with the foolishness now, bro. I'm done with the foolishness. I didn't let y'all say all that type of craziness. Now do y'all see what I be saying? Now it's in your face right now in HD, 4K, 60 frames per second. What I've been saying now is reached its boiling point. Waiting to the fourth quarter, doing all types of foolishness, no energy, lethargic, all that nonsense. Now look.
Hey, I think it's start now. We need to make a trade. We need to make a trade.
Gotta do something.
To get back up in to run with Giannis.
I told y'all that before the season started. I told y'all during the summer. I said we should probably trade Brook for a younger athletic center while his value was high, and I was obliterated. Do y'all remember them conversations? Do y'all remember me saying that? I'm trying to tell y'all. I'm trying to tell y'all, bro. I be saying it, and I don't try to be negative. I just try to tell the truth. Go ahead, Dan. That about to tap y'all in, Chitty and Mr. Smith. Go ahead.
Yeah, well, it's problem with 2 of those guys. I think Brook and Middleton signing new deals. They can't get traded yet till after February. I mean, December.
Yeah, something like that. Yeah.
Oh yeah. After that point, if it's really going south, they gotta start making trades at that point because this is getting ridiculous. But I don't know if they're gonna trade Middleton, but maybe Brook, maybe. But Middleton, I don't know.
Middleton already didn't have no explosion. He has even less explosion right now, bro. It looked crazy. Shout out to my man Daniel. Hey, Brandon, get your last comment off, and then I'm gonna tap in Chitty and Mr. Smith.
Also, I think we need to cut somebody and trade. Back is up 2 players. 3 players.
Okay.
I got Mendel, Robin Lopez, and Brook Lopez.
Wow, that was bold. Okay, Brand, I'm gonna leave it there. All right, y'all. Let me tap them in and y'all hit us back. Shout out to my boys right there. Brandon and Daniel, my boys right there. Shout out to y'all. All right, I'm about to tap y'all in, Mr. Smith and Chitty. I know y'all got a lot to say. Let me let y'all cook. Mr. Smith tapping you in. My Nigerian homie, the man, Chitty. Let me tap you in. There you go. Salute, Chitty. Salute, Mr. Smith. All right, first I'm going to let Mr. Smith cook. Then you, Chitty. Go ahead. The floor is yours, Mr. Smith. I'm going to sit back and enjoy this beverage here, sir.
Well, I'll tell you what. Firstly, salute chat. Always salute Amara. This is your platform. It's, you know what I mean? I'm on here pretty regularly
hold on,
now.
Mr.
I don't
Smith.
go anywhere.
This is our platform for Bucks Nation, bro. I just want a place that we can all
That's
come
a fact.
and vent and talk about how we feel here. This is our platform. I'm just turning the camera on, y'all. Shout out to the whole Bucks Nation in the chat. Go ahead, Mr. Smith.
That's a fact. That's a fact. You know what I mean? And just keeping it positive, because this is a good place for Bucks fans to come and vent. I'm seeing Chidi here to my right here.
Right, left, however you would do it.
Right? This dude has the biggest smile going. I'm right. You see me trying to keep it positive, right?
Right.
You know what I mean? I was fully prepared to come into the thing tonight
and black out.
Thinking that, you know what, maybe I am too negative, right? You know what I mean? And I saw a stat that played before the game actually started, and it said like and I took a picture of it to make sure that I had evidence, right? The last 9 games, the Bucks record, we're 8-1, so that's tied for first. Offensive rating, we're second with 123.9. Effective field goal percentage, we were 58.6. That's second in the NBA. The offensive rating was second in the NBA. The opposing effective field goal percentage, our opposing team, 52.8. So that's 10th in the NBA, and the net rating is 9.3. We're second. I was fully ready to say, you know what, maybe I've been too hard, maybe I've been too critical of this team, and then this game happens, and I'll tell you what, we're going to keep it positive. So here's some positive stuff. I've been working on a new herbs and spices mix for my fried fish, and I am ready now to enter this fish fry competition that we have around my way. You know, I'm ready to go. There's something happening with my car that was funny. I thought it was going to be a lot more expensive than it was. It's not really all that expensive. That's positive, right? For the monster movie nerds, Godzilla -1 has a U.S. release tomorrow. That's something to take the kids to. So that baby, that's a natural born babysitter right there.
Hold on one second, Mr. Smith. I got a super chat. Let me just get this super chat off. Keep your train of thought. What up, 78? My boy LDBC, the general. Appreciate the $10 super chat. I had my mouth set for some strawberry Kool-Aid, and now I'm drinking lemon juice, no sugar. Giannis and Lillard lost this one, in my opinion. Stop waiting until the fourth to play.
Did the Bucks play basketball tonight?
A little bit in the fourth. A little bit in the fourth. With about 5 minutes left, they was hooping.
Which reminds me, looking at them play, I am clearly going to fly into Chicago at some point and find out where the nightclubs are or whatever, because they must be all of that, because clearly that's what Milwaukee was thinking about. They weren't thinking about the game. Right. They weren't thinking about the game. They were thinking about hanging out. Now, I'm not as young as I used to be, but I can still hang out now. So I'm going to find the clubs. You know what I mean? We're going to get lit. We're going to turn up or whatever, like the Bucks were clearly thinking about doing. I mean, they did everything in their power to lose this game. No one told Giannis, because Giannis went up for a game-winning block, and he was like, we got this game. And then the rest of the team was like, what are you doing? Clearly you didn't understand.
We want to lose this game.
Get the memo?
Right.
Did you not get the memo? We're up by 3. We could foul these guys and send them to the free throw line where they could only
look
shoot
at that. Mr. Cool
throws.
saying the same thing, y'all. Look at that. Mr. Cool, Caruso, the best 3-point shooter in the Bulls by percentage. Should have been forced to pass. We should have doubled. Okay, but it's not coaching though, right? That's not the coach's fault though, right?
Or how about this? Because that is a strategy. How about you just foul the person and you send him to the free throw line and he can only shoot 2 free throws? Why do teams not do that? Particularly because I don't really care about other teams. Why don't the Bucks do that? Why don't we do that? Why do we wait until the fourth quarter to utilize our best forms of defense? Right, where we switched. I think it was the 2-1-2.
Mm-hmm.
And then we go to the 2-3 zone and whatnot, like which has yielded the best results for us. But you'll only see it when we're down by double digits. Why? Because Milwaukee, right? So, you know what I mean. So why? You realize the Bulls played 19 games this year, had only won 5 of them.
Mm-hmm.
They'd only won 5 times. That officially makes you one game better than the Blazers, who are a bottom-feeding team. The Bulls were a bottom-feeding team, and we just played them without Zach LaVine and DeMar DeRozan. And we lost this game. On the flip side, my car insurance is finally going to go down, because it's been a while since I got those 2 speeding tickets. So, so my insurance is finally going to go back down. It was starting to get in my ass a little bit. It was starting to become a pain in the behind. Chitty, the floor is yours, baby.
Go ahead, Chitty. I know he about to cook. Go ahead, Chitty.
Man, first of all, Amara, thank you so much. I still say that this is the channel for black men therapy, because today
Bucks therapy, right?
I'm a black man at the same time. It's a lot. So Amara, thank you so much.
It's all good, man.
Also, Mr. Smith, you did cook so well, and I really appreciate it for your take. Well, to my humble self, I would say this: the Bucks team needs to change their mindset. Giannis has a mindset which is based on facts and reality, that if we don't end up third in the Eastern Conference, we don't win a championship. Because the last time the Milwaukee Bucks won the championship, they were third in the East. Now, all the times they've been having disappointments in playoffs, they've been first during the Toronto Raptors time, right? And also first last season, which they lost in a dramatic fashion. Actually, his mindset and mentality is based on reality and facts, experience. But the coach or the coaches now needs to change that. They need to let these guys know, you guys understand that back then you had a coach who didn't understand what it means to be very, very lethal when it comes to the playoffs. Now you have that person in me. He needs to enable that trust is there with the players. That if we end up being first, we will win it all. And make them understand the reason why that first position is key towards individual accolades like MVP and other awards, DPOY and other awards that can be won, clutch player of the year, which I think Damian Lillard could win that. Make them understand that.
So let me ask you this, Chitty. Let me ask you this. Are you concerned, Chitty, are you concerned at all about Adrian Griffin?
I'm not concerned about Adrian Griffin. I think Adrian is a great coach. He has done everything within his power. In fact, one of the things I love about Adrian Griffin is the fact that he takes out timeouts, or he allows timeouts only when he sees that the game is shifting power or hands. And he takes that time out at a timely manner to make
can't agree with that right there, Chitty. I think he doesn't take timeouts when he's supposed to. I think
Amara,
I can't agree with that.
Amara, I'm going to tell you something, right? You see, no matter how great a coach is, if the players are not on your side in terms of with your formation, with your ideology, you can't excel. Even if you bring,
but that's the whole point of being a coach, though, Chitty. That's what I'm saying. The whole point of being a coach is you have to adjust to your players. The players don't adjust to you. You adjust to your players. And I feel that's where we're hurting right now. I don't think Griffin
Yeah,
is
but
a coaching to the player skill set.
but the
But
players
he's
have a
acting like these
mindset.
are the Toronto Raptors where they're young, long, athletic, and can move. We're an older veteran team. We need to be conserving energy, Chitty. We need to be in zone. We can't play man to man. We don't have the personnel to play man to man. We don't have the personnel to be
Amara,
switching and doubling like that. He needs to
But you know
change
what we can
Amara,
do.
philosophy.
But you know what we can
Amara.
do.
I'm speaking of facts. I'm
Uh-huh.
speaking of facts right now. Our losses has not been coincidental. Remember, our last loss to Celtics, which was a bone-crushing loss. That's if we won that game, we would have been first in the East. If we won today's game, we would be second in the East. It's not coincidental that Chris Middleton, only when we have to take up like we were already like 11-2 in the first quarter of this game, meaning we were actually crushing it, right? But then the momentum changed and it slowed down because guess what? You need to understand that these guys are professionals, and in their experience for 11 years, they've had some experiences that have made them form some kind of faith and belief. And this is one of the things that I am pointing out. I don't know if the coach is listening to us or something that he needs to talk to his players about. Now, I would also point out another thing again. The bench for the last 4 games have been deeply how will I put it?
Disappointing. We didn't get
They failed so much in their responsibility.
Yeah, we haven't got anything for Bobby P.
But were they deeply disappointing? I mean,
that's
it's
what.
Like 10 deeplies now, bro.
Right.
Deeply.
Exactly. Deeply disappointed. This is the role players. These are the role players. Yeah, these are the role players, right? That are supposed to be giving us at least minimum of 40 to 50 points. If you calculate every of their points as role players from the bench, they're supposed to give us at least 50 points.
I would say 30. I would say if we can get 30
for the last
points
3-4
from the bench,
games,
we
they've
should
not
be
done
good.
that. And Giannis, yeah, but like I think 50 points is not even much to ask of, because if each of those players give us 9 to 10 points each, in fact just 10 points each, 5 of them will give us 50 points. We don't need much. 50 points is not so much to ask of.
We're so heavy. We're too heavy up front in our starting 5 to get that on the back end. That's why I'm saying 30 is reasonable, because you got Dame that's gonna score 30, Giannis gonna score 30, and then Beasley gonna get his every now and again.
But
Middleton,
then,
Brooke. So
yeah,
I would want 30 off the bench.
But then they scored 30 today. Dame scored 18. He scored 26. Middleton, where was he? The glue. Coach Griffin called him the glue or whatever, or the gun to the Milwaukee Bucks. I don't see that happening. I still say Middleton is very inconsistent.
And that's part of the problem, though. Middleton, when he's great, and we're playing much better. Middleton is inconsistent, but he can't help it. Middleton is low key washed. I'm gonna keep it real. He gonna have ups, just like you see from Klay Thompson, where he has his ups and downs. That's who they are now. That's who they are.
And can I be honest? I don't understand how Dame will come into a team and you will have better chemistry with somebody like a Brook Lopez than Giannis Antetokounmpo. You've not won a championship. You want to win your first championship. If I am Dame,
you're looking at this wrong, Chitty. You're looking at this wrong. They both need to adjust. You're looking at this wrong, Chitty. You need to adjust. Why is everybody else eating off of Dame then? You see Brooke eating off of Dame. When Middleton is going, you see him eating off of Dame. Beasley, he had 12 assists, or how many assists did he have? I think it was 12. It might have been 13, but let me check real quick. Let me not misspeak.
Bro,
Dame had 13 assists.
Dame stopped scoring. Dame stopped scoring from the third quarter. Let me see. I'm going to point out every flaw of every player. Giannis is not exempted, right? But I'm going to point out every flaw of every player today. Bobby Portis was the real problem.
1 second, Chitty.
Bobby
Hey,
Portis
whoever that was just tapped back in the
Yes.
live, call back, bro. I didn't see your camera on. Just make sure when you call in the live to see your camera. Otherwise, I'm gonna think that you don't got no camera. So make sure when you tap in, have your camera on so I can see you in the green room. Go ahead, Chitty. Hold on 1 second. Let me let Mr. Smith give a little rebuttal to what he's heard so far. So you go ahead, Mr. Smith, real quick.
Okay.
Well, there is something to be excited about, right? If you like suspense movies and whatnot on Netflix, right? Benicio del Toro in this new movie called Reptile. You should really watch it. It's dope. It's dope. That's what I think. That's what I think. I'm telling you, I get crucified. I'm about to tell people what it is I really think about this team sometimes. I love
What up,
them.
B-Shack?
I love them. I'm in a toxic relationship with the Milwaukee Bucks. I'm in love with this woman, but this woman can't cook. She doesn't want to meet my parents. She's always cussing my friends out. She's doing this right in front of me. She'll disrespect me right in front of my friends. We have the worst arguments in front of people. We have to go to the car to figure things out. I have to ask her to stop disrespecting me in front of people. I move things around on a Thursday night to watch these guys play, and they lose to a team that is just about as bad as Washington. Without DeMar DeRozan and Zach LaVine, this team is as bad as Washington. Did we just lose to a team? What's their center's name again? Nikola Vucevic?
Yeah, Vukovic was out there looking like a star.
You see how I can't remember his name? All I do is watch basketball, and I can't remember this dude's name. And we just lost to a team, and I can't even remember the dude's name. We just lost to them. Do we have
By
75 players on the team?
Let's get them likes up, ladies and gentlemen. We got 63 in here, y'all. Let's get them likes up. Much appreciated, Bucks Nation. Hey, Mr. Smith, let me let Chitty get his last statement because I got B-Shack in there. I want to tap B-Shack in with you for a minute. For sure. So, yeah, Chitty, get your statement off because I want to tap in B-Shack here in a minute.
Oh, okay. So a quick one though. It might be a bit long, but I just wanted to just give stats updates of other players though. I think we need to trade Bobby Portis. Bobby his reign is over. Let's just be honest. He's washed. He's currently on serious, and I think Bobby does not deserve. Bobby should be in a team like the Hornets. I'm being serious.
Chitty, they about to come for you, bro.
Chitty,
bro, they about to come for you, bro.
They should, but he's not a player.
He might be in a slump.
Bobby ain't that player.
I think he's in a slump. Chitty.
Nah. See, let me tell you something. Milwaukee has been managing Bobby Portis. Even Bud is not a great coach, but he has even been managing the Bobby Portis guy from the bench. He has been, I'm going to win the 6th man of the year. But like Malcolm Brogdon, look at Malcolm. Look at Malcolm Brogdon that won the 6th man of the year. Look at what he's doing in Portland Trailblazers. Like, you know that with that award he won last year, he's taking off with it. Bobby needs to leave Milwaukee Bucks for Milwaukee to try.
Chitty,
secondly,
they are going to come for you in such a way, sir. I'm trying to protect Chitty. They about to come for you for this. I'm just letting you know they about to come for you for this, Bobby.
I don't think any Bucks. Amara, you know me, right? You know me right from time. I said it that we need to fire Coach Bud. I have been the one last season before even the playoffs. I was making those statements, those comments. Bud needs to leave, and people were like, "Oh no, we are in the first position and this and blah." I said, "Bud needs to leave. You're going to if we don't let him go now, we will be so disappointed." And what happened? I was still the same person that said we need to trade Drew Holiday. And people are like, "Oh, you're crazy. Drew is the best defender." Oh, look at sport analysts like Stephen A. Smith. I love this guy. He's talking about Drew Holiday. I said, if Drew Holiday don't leave Milwaukee Bucks, we'll be the laughing stock of NBA. And what happened during the playoffs? I'm not saying I'm a great analyst in terms of this NBA,
You just say what's on
but
your
I
heart,
think
Chitty.
I do a fair research on what's happening. And exactly, I see. Let me tell you something. The salary we're paying Bobby Portis, to Bobby Portis, right? We can get two amazing young players
No, I
from
agree
teams
with you.
like the OKC Thunder or from a young team like the Houston Rockets.
Okay.
I don't know why Milwaukee Bucks, and I think the time for, I don't think a Majon guy is great for Milwaukee Bucks. This is why I'm saying that.
Okay. Hey, Chitty, I'm gonna let you finish there, Chitty, because it's getting late. Hey, Chitty, let me tap in B Shack because it's getting late.
I need to finish.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead.
I need to finish. Yeah, I need to finish this point, right?
Okay.
Majon is a player who he has been so connected with the greats like Giannis Antetokounmpo likes. And what happens is, a player like that, he gets so comfortable because he feels he doesn't have to do too much. He needs to move to a team just like the way they moved Jordan Poole. He needs to move to a team where he has a lot of responsibility, and maybe we can bring him back on. But for now, I don't think the mindset of a player like that in a Milwaukee Bucks team that lost last year in that fashion would actually thrive. I think we should keep a player like what's his name, Andrew Jackson Jr. We need to keep a player like that because he's bringing that more momentum and fire to the team. And guess what? I think the coach needs to sit every other player down, from Giannis Antetokounmpo exempted to Chris Middleton to Damian Lillard. He needs to sit these guys down. First of all, the three of them, the big three, and he needs to talk sense into them. It's embarrassing enough to not even live up to who you guys are, but it's also embarrassing when you guys have a really, really poor mindset and mentality.
One second, Chitty. Let me get this super chat up.
If we become
Daniel Carter, appreciate the
East,
199 super chat, bro. Much appreciated. Salute to you, bro. Salute to you. I just wanted to get that super chat. But Chitty, it's getting late. It's almost 10:50. Let me just get B Shack in. He been waiting, and then I'm gonna tap back in. Just give me a second, Chitty.
All right.
All right. Give me a second.
All right.
I'm gonna tap you back in. All right. Let me tap you back in. All right, B Shack. Before it get too late, go ahead, B Shack. Tell me how you feeling, sir.
Listen, man, I'm gonna try to be nice, man. This is basketball we talking about.
Mm-hmm.
This is basketball. And Amara, you the host, so you gotta be really chill with everybody. I understand, but the chat went a little crazy when Chitty actually said, with all due respect, right? When it was said.
Hold on one second. Hold on one second. There we go. All right, go ahead. Hey, we lost you, Mr. Smith, too. Hold on one second. We lost you, Mr. Smith. But go ahead, B Shack. Get yours off.
Listen, the chat went a little crazy when my man said there's no concerns with Coach Adrian Griffin.
Yeah, there's concerns. There's a lot of concerns.
Basketball. You have to be able to manage a team. The man right now is making error after error after error.
We got to start calling it out.
It's got to be addressed. You don't have this type of talent and perform like this. There is a lack, whatever it is, lack of accountability, lack of structure. There's a problem. Here's the other thing. Dame and Giannis, both of them have responsibilities to adjust. Dame went for 13 assists tonight. 18 points. Yeah, his point total wasn't what it normally is. But if you understand basketball, the gravity he causes on the court, he's like a magnet. he causes he helps to provide space on the court. And so when they learn to play with each other, Dame is responsible for learning how to play with Giannis. Giannis is responsible for learning how to play with Dame. I just last night sat down and watched the highlights just to remind myself of Dame's 71-point game last year. 71-point game. And I'm telling you, we've got the talent it takes to win and win consistently. But right now, something's wrong. And I think you've got to look at the coaching. And one of the first things you have to look at is the fact that when you came in to coach this team, you misdiagnosed the team. You can't rip up the old defense and put something new in, totally new, when we're one of the top defenses in the NBA. You can't do that. That was a total misdiagnosis of the team that you have. And so now we got to figure out how to fix this. We're about to go into this tournament next week. And hopefully, like we said tonight, the Bucks play up to their competition. The better the competition, hopefully the better they play. But I hope Adrian Griffin gets his game together, his coaching game together by next week.
Eliza and Pam, we're not putting this game on Giannis. I don't know where that's coming from or if that's from the chat, but that's not coming from the panel. This game, I'm starting to really I'm honing in and I'm focusing on Adrian Griffin at this point. The players, yes, have bad games, but I don't feel Adrian Griffin is putting this team in the best position to win games. When we are winning, it's hero ball. Giannis going off or Dame going off. There's no structure in what this team is doing. Offensively or defensively, there's zero structure. There isn't. It's very freelance. If you're paying attention closely, there's a lot of freelance. There's no structure. When I watch the Rockets play, I see structure. When I watch Denver play, I see structure. When I see Philly play, I see structure. I don't see structure when I watch the Bucks.
Bro, Amara, I want to say something. I
got one more comment.
Okay.
I want to chip something in.
Hold on 1 second, Chitty. He's about to get off. 1 second, Chitty. Then I'm gonna let you rock. Go ahead, B-Shack.
You see the situation that the Pistons are in, right? The Pistons are in a terrible situation. They can't win a game. Monty Williams is their coach, right?
Mm-hmm.
And Monty Williams was not so quick to jump into another job. He was just waited. I think there's a good chance he could have been the Bucks coach. But that ship has sailed.
Right.
So anyway, listen, I think there's still reason to be positive, but I hope Adrian Griffin, man, steps up because that's what we him. All right, y'all have a good night.
All right, you have a good one too. Appreciate you hopping on, B-Shack. All right, let's rock then. Chitty, go ahead, bro. Salute to you, B-Shack. Appreciate you tapping in.
Yeah, I respect Bishop's feedback comments on Coach Griffin. I respect it, but I humbly disagree with it. And why do I disagree with it? I still think that a coach like Griffin.
Appreciate the $1.99 super chat. Go ahead, Chitty.
Thank you. I think Griffin is doing a great job. I think the only thing we need to work on is the mindset and mentality. I still repeat, it's the mindset and mentality of the players. Now, would you say it's a coach job to do that? Yes or no? I think the rest of the coaching staff should also hire somebody who would work on mindset and mentality of players. It's supposed to be part of the team there. It's supposed to be part of the coaching staff there. What's the name? People who motivate the players for games should be in there. People who talk to players that your losses in the past shouldn't influence the way you play games in a new season. It should be part of the coaching staff there. And if that is not the coach's job, that's not the manager's job, that's the front office job.
1 second, Chitty.
To ensure that the players are in the right mindset.
Nick, give me a second. I'm gonna tap you in. Go ahead, Chitty.
I'll tell you, if I could, this
So
would be like my
Okay.
serious assessment, right? Um, Rarely do you see a game where there's no one person to point at. It's everyone. It's
Right.
everyone, right? If I got to motivate you to play a game to not look like a buffoon on national TV, then you're asking too much of me. I shouldn't have to do that. I shouldn't have to tell you that, if you guys lose this game, they are going to cook you in the press. You're going to be looked at as a fall down failure and all the rest of that. These guys came.
mm-hmm,
I don't know whether they were having like a Call of Duty tournament last night. No one had the energy to play basketball or whatever the case may
exactly.
be. I don't know. I don't know if people got personal problems going on or if the court, and maybe people were just looking at their phones a little bit too much when they should have been listening to the game
uh,
plan. No
one
one wanted
second,
to
Mr.
play basketball.
Smith. We have our first female that's gonna actually join the live in the green room. So I just want y'all to finish up y'all closing statements. Then I'm gonna tap you in. All right, Nick. I'm gonna tap you in 1 second. Go ahead, gentlemen. You first, Mr. Smith. Then I'm gonna let Chitty get his off, and then I'm gonna tap her in.
Oh, for sure. I
Yeah.
just look the coach. I think right now his identity is try hard basketball. It's not really well thought out basketball. It's just try hard, right? We're gonna try and utilize this defense that clearly we run at a pace that we clearly can't keep up for 4 quarters. But instead of us adjusting to that, he's just going to put it on the players to many of them who are, I guess, north of 30 years old and
Right.
whatnot, and ask them to play a style of basketball that's more suited for guys who are fresh out of college and whatnot. And he's not going to change. He's just going to get on the players to change. The players, for their part, don't decide to actually start playing basketball until the fourth quarter,
Right.
right? And I mean like basic stuff, the mental acuity, different things like that. Damian Lillard was everywhere but in this game today. Everywhere,
Yeah.
right? Brooke Lopez does like these. There are times when he jumps up to block a shot when the dude who shot the ball is already on his way down. The
Down.
ball's already in the net, and Brooke is jumping up to block a shot. So it's I guess maybe the silver lining around this is that when a team gets this humiliated, and they should be humiliated because the
It should be a
fan
wake
base
up
is
call.
humiliated.
This should be a wake up
The
call game.
Right, you know what I mean. You should theoretically steamroll everybody, right? Because this is as poor as it gets. This is as
Right.
poor as a professional performance as you could put forth. You're professionals.
Right.
You're professionals.
Yeah.
I feel like if you don't want to play basketball, then forfeit your game check and then go home and just
Right.
forfeit. That's what I feel
Agreed.
like.
Agreed.
Because that's what this looked like.
Right.
I
But
moved things around tonight to watch this game.
all right.
I could have been doing something
No,
else.
I
You know
feel
what I'm
you.
saying?
I
Like,
feel you. I feel you. But let me tap in Nick though. I do want to tap her in though here, y'all. Can y'all Chitty, give me 1 second, tap back in. Let me just talk to Nick real quick and I'm gonna give then tap back in a minute. I just want to get her. She donated. She waiting. Let me talk to her real quick. Then I'm gonna tap y'all gentlemen back in. All right, y'all.
okay,
All right.
okay, that's fine.
All right. I'll see y'all in 1 second, bro. All right, Nick, I'm about to tap you in. All right. Let me go here. Let me go. Give me 1 second, Chitty. Mr. Smith, I'm gonna tap y'all back in 1 second. Let me just talk to Nick real quick. Just give me a second, y'all. I'm gonna tap y'all back in. Just give me a second. All right, give me 1 second, y'all. All right. Give me 1 second. Let me tap her in. Oops. There we go. What up, Nick? What's good?
Hey,
How are you doing, man? I've seen you been
I'm
tapping in for a
doing
minute. What's good?
beautiful. I am wonderful. I wonderful. I was like, I didn't see a lot of women on here. I was like, I love the women on here. I love your queens, and I'm so excited just to see you, talk to you,
Right. It's all
And
good.
I love.
Appreciate you joining.
I was hoping
Appreciate
to.
you joining. Hey
Yeah, I
ladies,
was hoping.
hey queens of the
Huh?
chat. Y'all see she tapped in. She done broke the mold. Hey, come on now, y'all. See, she done did Nick talk. Go ahead and rock. I'm chilling. Go ahead and rock. Tell me how you
Okay, I'm
feel
first
about
say
tonight.
this. It looks like they were playing in slow motion. Okay. Everything was slow. Okay. I do agree, okay, that I think it was Patricia P or
Mm-hmm.
something, that I, you know, you always saying the first, the second, and the third quarter they're slow, they're slow. I just think they be trying to go by Griffin's playbook. Like they trying to do it, they trying to go through to his directive, do do what they told, and get used to it. But at when it gets to like the third, going to the fourth,
They
they
didn't do
like
what
I
they
feel
want
like
to
they
do.
like bump that.
Right, we gonna do
We
what we
gonna do what
want
we
to
got to do to win.
do. Right.
You
Nick,
know
go
that
ahead.
we got to win. Sorry, Griffin. Sorry, Griffin. We gonna put you to the side. We gotta win, and that's when I think all the dominance, especially when Giannis get the ball. I feel like Giannis don't. It's like he don't see nobody. He just see basket.
Right.
Danny could be right there, ready. It'd be nice picking. I'm like, ooh, that's a nice pick and roll. If he could just swing that over, but it
Right.
don't go that way.
Hold on one second,
It
Nick.
don't
Hey,
go
Jeffrey, I was trying to tap you in, but your screen froze a little bit. Can you? 1 second, Nick. Hey, Jeffrey, can
that
you
way.
see
Okay.
me? You. Oh, Jeff might
Yeah,
be. Okay, go ahead. All right. There, I'm just making sure you in
I
there.
think
Okay, go ahead. Let me just finish letting Nick rock. I just wanted to tap all three, both of y'all in because we're gonna get out of here in a little bit. But I want to make sure Nick done broke the mold for the women joining the live. She is the Christopher Columbus right now. So ladies, hey, y'all can tap in right. Y'all gotta start tapping in now. Nick done it
Yes,
first.
ladies, let's tap in. We be
There
here
we
all
go. There
we
we
here
go.
here
Y'all
all
gotta
the
start
time.
tapping in now. Y'all gonna have to
I
start
love
tapping.
Mr. Smith. Mr. Smith have me cracking up. I'm not
Right,
gonna lie. I be
right.
dying.
Him,
I be
Chitty,
on the floor dying.
right, Brandon, Daniel, right. They and
Oh,
my boy Jeff right there in the comment section be doing this one too as well. Shout out to Jeff, my man on
I
the
be on
man.
the.
Hey, Jeff Riley on the man. He was a little under the weather. My man back. Oh, about what you
Oh,
about?
I be dying.
90%.
I be at
yeah,
work
about ninety
sometimes and I just
percent.
be cracking up. So oh my god. But I'm not gonna waste too much
Hey, you're
time. But
not wasting
I
time.
just
Hey, hold on.
huh?
We're not wasting time. This is Bucks Nation here. This is
Oh, I know.
Friends and
Oh,
Family Network right here.
you
This is a
right.
place
You
to vent
absolutely right,
and
Mara.
express yourself. You ain't doing
You
nothing
you
but what you're supposed to do or
you
what this
know
is
what?
built
You
on.
right.
This is what this
I
is
just
built
want you
on
to
right here.
you be I just been for you to calm down. I'd be like, ooh, just calm down a little bit. You be like you be mad, like you be
I be mad for
pissed.
real. I be
You
turned.
be disappointed.
Right.
I told my mom, I said, you gotta look at this. They are passionate. Look at this group
This is
here.
all passion, straight passion,
This all
right?
passion.
That's it.
Well,
That's it.
I
Shout
just
out to
think I
Nick.
really do. I just think I'm sorry, Griffin. I'm gonna have to go with the coaching because I'm with Patricia P. At the end, like near the end, fourth quarter, it's kind of like they get it the way they get it. Just get it in. Like that's why you see them all go back to the old stuff, and you be like, they going back to the old stuff. Why they don't do it at the first beginning? Because
That ain't
they're
what they was
trying
told.
to follow direction.
Mm, mm. I, she talk. Hey, Nick talking. Nick talking. Mm-hmm.
I do.
Like I said, the queens of the chat when they pop on, even if they just in the chat, they know exactly what they talking about. The Cynthia,
Oh yeah, I
Stacy's,
be
the
listening.
Nick,
I be looking.
Pam. I mean, Pam. Everybody here. Brenda, Cynthia,
Mm-hmm.
Patricia P. I mean, it's about 15 of
Mm-hmm.
y'all. Shout out to y'all too. Bringing stats and all types of good information. Shout out to y'all.
Mm-hmm.
But let me just get Jeff. How you feeling? Tell me what you feel about today. And Nick, stay on the line for a second. And Chitty, I'm gonna tap you back in. Jeff, tell me how you feeling, bro.
I'm not feeling good at all about this.
He came out the gate.
It's time that Griff got to go.
He came out the gate. I saw that coming. He came out the gate.
It's time Griff got to go. I hope that somebody in the Bucks organization is watching this podcast and seeing all of this, and it's time that Griff got to go.
Jesus.
He's not doing anything. No way they should be losing to the Bulls, should be losing to Atlanta, to Toronto, Orlando, Indiana. Come
Yeah.
Mm-mm.
on.
Mm-mm. That man is
Mm-mm.
preaching a little bit. Go ahead, Jeff. I'm gonna fall
This is
back over here for
ridiculous.
a minute.
I can understand my Spurs losing because they're
But
young and learning. But
but you know they got some young
this is
legs
my
out there
homeboy.
too.
Okay, that's
Them
a
young
good
legs
point
is
though.
burning them.
Yeah, that's a good point though, Jeff. Is that we're an older team, and these young like Mr. Cool, B Shack, and Mr. Smith been saying we have problems with those teams. At Janet MOC, let me shout out her too. Janet MOC squad, she be on that
I'm
same type
good.
of time. Yep, shout out to you, Janet MOC as well. Uh, but Jeff, you ain't saying nothing wrong. Mr. Cool done popped on too. Hey, Mr. Cool, I'm gonna tap you. And he got the glasses on. I saw that, Mr. Cool. I'm gonna tap you in a minute. But
I'm
Jeff,
gonna
you
go and
cooking.
let Mr. Cool come in.
Okay. All right, Jeff. Appreciate you, man. Hey, get better, bro. Get better. Appreciate you tapping in. My
I'm
boy
good.
Jeff.
I'm good.
You good? Okay, good. I'm gonna tap you in a minute. All right. Okay, cool. All right. I'm gonna tap you back in. Appreciate you hopping on. Nick, I'm gonna bring in Mr. Cool here. Let me tap you in, Mr. Cool. Hold on. Give me 1 second. There we go. Chitty, I got you in a minute. Nick, appreciate you joining. Let me get Chitty on here for a minute. Let him talk his stuff. But hey, Mr. Cool, hold on 1 second. Nick that tapped in for the first time, representing the queens of the chat. I want to salute her before she tap out here, and I'm going to bring in Chitty. But I want to salute her and salute to all the queens in the chat. We appreciate y'all support and knowledge. And shout out to y'all. Really appreciate y'all. Peace and love and blessings to y'all, like my boy Gibson be saying. Appreciate you, Nick. I'm gonna tap in Chitty. We gonna wrap this up in a minute. Salute. All right, hey, I like that hat too. I'm gonna have to get that from you. We'll talk about that offline. All right, all right, Nick. Good looking.
Bye.
Appreciate you.
Bye.
All right, bye. All right, Chitty, I'm gonna tap you in. There you go. First, let's let Mr. Cool cook. Go ahead, Mr. Cool. We've been waiting on you, the people. This the people's champ right here, Mr. Cool, the people's champ. Go ahead, Mr. Cool.
Tough game to watch tonight. Tough game to watch. I think the question is, are the Milwaukee Bucks prepared to pay for two ex-coaches? I mean, that's really the reality of what we're talking about here. We all know what the problem is, that this guy is just not a competent coach. He's just not. He's a good dude, a good person, quality, high character, but he's not a good head coach. Will the Bulls be willing to pull the trigger and pay for two coaches that they fired in less than a year? That's the question. And I don't know that they're prepared to pay that kind of money for a second coach to be collecting a check and not coaching. But something's got to give. We can't keep going like this. There is not one aspect of the game that I can see that he's doing well as a coach. I mean, every single aspect of the game. You can say defensive transition, offensive transition, half-court offense, half-court nothing is working. If I could just see some signs that he's doing something, I say, okay, well, at least he's got the defense going. At least he's got this going. It's a lot of iso ball. There's no ball movement. There's no
it's
sets.
hero
There's no
ball.
organization. There's no
don't
structure.
sugarcoat it, Mr. Cool. We play hero ball down the stretch. There's no rhythm. There's no strategy. It's just Dame, do what Dame does. Giannis, do what Giannis does, and that's how we win. But there's nothing making their life. The coach is not making their lives easier by strategy whatsoever.
That's right. And guess what? That means anybody in this chat can go and do what he's doing because he's not assisting them. I'm serious. What is it to say, hey, Dame, go and score. Hey, Giannis, go and score. Middleton, just go ISO and score. That's fine in certain situations, but you still have to have a plan as a coach. We are not prepared for the opposing teams at all. We're not watching game film. I am convinced of that. We are not. Because we have no clue as to what they're doing on the other side and how to play those players. Our young kids come in, our Dobermans, high energy, but they are out of position so often because they're not being taught. So it's frustrating. We just have to see what happens. I'm getting ready to get out of here. I got to go to the airport in the morning. So
okay, safe travels, Mr. Cool. And tap in whenever you can. Hey, Mr. Cool, a legend. He don't tap in all the time. He be in the chat, so it's always an honor when Mr. Cool tap in.
I will be at the game Saturday night, though.
Okay, I should be too, man. I'm gonna try to catch you or run into you if I can, Mr. Cool.
Okay.
All right.
Well, good.
Appreciate you. I'm about to tap you. All right, peace. All right, I'm gonna tap you in, Mr. Smith, and then I'm gonna get up out of here. All right, Mr. Cool. Man, Mr. Cool done hopped on the live. This is crazy today. Shout out to the chat.
And that's who I was. That's what I was trying to get real quick. I've been
Okay.
seeing him a couple times. I wanted to, say
Hey,
what's up
Mr.
to
Cool,
him.
next time give us some heads up when you gonna join the live so I can get you and Mr. Smith together. Go ahead, Chitty, then I'm gonna have Mr. Smith with his finishing thoughts. We're gonna get up out of here in a minute. Your boy do gotta work in the morning. But go ahead, Chitty.
Yeah, so I want to say that the Milwaukee Bucks need to give Griffin time. One full season is enough for us to know, okay, this is where we're heading to. I think we can actually let you go and get a new coach, or we can let you stay. If Griffin was a white guy, I can tell you this pressure of in just less than 19 games, oh, he has to go, would not be.
That's not true. You see what they did to
The
Steve
truth
Nash in
is,
Brooklyn.
the
Hold on,
brains,
Chitty. You see what they did to Steve Nash in Brooklyn. They got him up out of there fast where he wasn't coaching. So we're not gonna do that. We're not gonna do the
bro,
race thing.
Steve Nash coached how many seasons? Steve Nash coached how many seasons? How many games?
Did he even make it through one, Mr. Smith? Did Steve
He-
Nash even make it through a season? No, he didn't make it through the season. We have a championship level team.
how many games?
I'm not sure how many games,
Bro,
Chitty,
bro,
but what I'm saying is
immediately,
Griffin is not he's
immediately
not
they
shown
traded,
anything. He's not showing us anything.
Amara, immediately they traded Steve Nash. What happened? They lost Kevin Durant and they lost who? They lost Kyrie Irving.
They wanted to
See,
go though.
let me tell you something.
So I'm sorry. Pardon me.
No,
What is the
but
point you trying to make as far as him? Like, if he was a white guy, where were you going with that?
yeah, what I was saying is we had Bud who we knew that it was Giannis that was carrying him all through. He was a regular season coach, but at the same time, okay, right now he's been fired. Why is the Detroit Pistons not after him to sign him? He's out of job for the last only gonna know 6 months or 5 months thereabout. No team is interested in him. That's to show you that people around the league knew that this guy wasn't a great coach. He just had a generational player in Giannis Antetokounmpo that was carrying the whole team. And Giannis has decided right now that he's not going to be doing all of that hard work and hustle to carry a whole team when others are not putting in their best. And if you notice during the off-season, right, he granted an interview and he said, I won't deny my family of myself and practicing and training every day to make my game better. And you guys will be back home with your families. Like everybody has to put in the effort to ensure that we are a championship team and we're winning championships. If the moment he sees that that's not happening, he would ask out, meaning that he would request for a trade out. That's what Giannis said in his interview during the offseason. And because of that, they made the right changes. Bud left, they had to trade for Damian Lillard and the likes. Because for the first time, this had a resounding warning to the front office than previous seasons or years. I'm being honest to say, if we had hired like what's his name, the 76ers coach, former Toronto Raptors coach, what's his name again? Nick Nurse. If I hired Nick Nurse in Milwaukee Bucks and this was happening currently now, I can tell you that we won't be saying we should fire Nick Nurse in under 19 games.
Not true. That's not true at all. That is not.
We won't be saying that.
That is not true, Chitty. That's not true, Chitty. Come on,
we are told. We're still told. Amara, we're still told in the East. Our record still says that Milwaukee Bucks is third in the East. It's not like if we were like the way we are speaking about this Coach Griffin, if we are like maybe like 10th or 11th in the East, then there's a problem. Yeah, if we call for firing, I'll say it makes sense. But we are third.
We're third because we have talent.
We're not the 8th, we're not the 9th.
Chitty,
we have
talent. Chitty, we have 275, two of the 75 greatest players of all time. We're gonna win games.
Bro, we have talent. I agree that we have talents. I agree we have talents, but we still had these similar talents, and we lost to an 8 seed in the playoffs. There was no reason for us to fire Coach Bud with talent.
Okay, hold on 1 second. Go. Let me let Mr. Smith finish off because I'm gonna get up out of here. Go ahead, Mr. Smith.
Yeah, for sure. Real quick, I just don't think look.
What up, Tony Jackson?
The racial thing has nothing to do with not coaching. Period. Point blank. Right. And I vehemently disagree that if he were a white coach, we wouldn't have been calling for his head. We're calling for his head because he has 2 generational talents, and no one in the chat can. People who watch basketball all the time can tell you what it is we're exactly trying to do on offense or on defense. I definitely agree.
What up,
with
Keith?
Mr. Cool. There's not one thing that he's doing well. Not one single thing. And if you need help to motivate your players to beat a team that even when they were at their full strength, the Bulls are one of the worst teams in the league, then maybe this is not for you. The head coaching chair, maybe it's not for you. That's not to say that you can't be a coach in this league. But it's pretty bad what he's doing. And we talk about this often. It's to the point now where we're almost afraid to say what it is we want to say because we don't want to be seen as negative all the time. But that's how bad he's doing. He goes to a 2-3 zone when we're down double digits. Why? Why is that? Why is it that we can't do that to start the game? Why is it that on offense, it does seem like at this point it's hero ball all the time? There are no sophisticated stats. No, this is not about anything else. This is about someone not doing his job when you've been given a whatever the high price car is these days. I don't know. Like, you know what I mean? You've been given an Aston Martin Vanquish, and once again, you're only used to driving like a Toyota Camry. Like, this just maybe not for you. It's too much. The lights might be too bright for him. I'm not necessarily saying fire him right now. I'm just saying now.
We're watching you closely. We're watching him closely.
He's doing a poor job.
Mr. Smith.
And
Mr.
the best thing
Smith.
that could have happened. Hold on. The best thing that could have happened is maybe this loss, right? Because if he's having a hard time motivating his players, then this is all the motivation you need. Y'all look soft. That is the Bucks' problem right now. You look soft, mentally soft. That if a team is not in your weight class, you can't get up for them. They just look like they don't want to play basketball.
And the motivation is that's a coaching. Motivation is coaching. That's why I brought up the air exposure. It don't matter who's on the floor. That team play hard every night, win or lose.
Exactly.
Every game they play hard.
As a Bucks fan, I want my guys to be in that conversation, but I can't, in all honesty, say that we're in that conversation. The Miami Heat damn near beat us again without 2 of their best players, and they were actually playing good basketball. The Chicago Bulls did beat us, and they look like garbage. It's just that we look like worse garbage.
Appreciate that, B-Shack.
No, bro. Respectfully, no. I can't agree with any of that you just said. I respect your
Mr. Smith.
Doubt, but...
Mr. Smith, let me explain something. Last season, similar thing happened to us last season against the same Chicago Bulls. We had Grayson Allen, right? We had Giannis, we had Chris Middleton, we had Brook Lopez, we had Bob Portis closing that game. We were leading that game in the final 4th quarter.
I agree.
Regular season, Amara, remember? Mm-hmm. We were leading that game by almost double digits, almost 10 points.
Let's get those likes
they
up,
cut that in less than 2 minutes. They cut that, and DeMar DeRozan scored the winning basket, and they won by 3 points. This same Chicago Bulls last season against Mike Budenholzer. And let me explain something. What's the name? Last season against Celtics, they were leading us with double
that's
digits.
a whole different regime. We can't talk about last year. Chitty, that's a different regime, though, sir. That's under a whole different format, though.
Amara, see, I'm coming to a point. If we don't see the changes, if we don't see I will tell you something. I have seen a board kind of coaching style, and I've seen Griffin's coaching style for just these 19 games. And I can tell you for a fact that what I've seen from Griffin, if we give him time, one season is enough for us to know, okay, this guy got to go. End of the season, if we don't see what we want, I am up for it. I will be the first person to put out the campaign. Griffin has to go. But guess what? We need to give him time. The truth, I see the changes. Yes, we're a clutch team right now, which we needed during the playoffs. And if for nothing, that alone has helped us to be able to scale through and beat teams. We just played Miami Heat last night. It was a game that, okay, do you know that today's game, Miami Heat, Bam Adebayo got injured because of the last night's game, the NBA season tournament game. That game was a very tough, difficult game. It was not an easy game. But I'm still pointing out some facts. Even with, regardless of having a tough game 48 hours ago, and you're playing today. I still think.
Chitty,
yes,
I'm gonna slow it up right now because I'm gonna get out of here in a minute. So I want to get the rest of these comments off before I get off of here. So I appreciate both of you gentlemen joining. Appreciate you, Mr. Smith. Appreciate you, Chitty. I just want to get through a few of these comments before I get up out of here. So almost 11 o'clock, gentlemen. Appreciate the banter. I just kind of want to keep it moving a little bit. So I'm gonna holler at both of y'all in a minute. Appreciate y'all, and please tap back in the next live. Salute.
It's fun.
All right.
Yeah, I'm good.
All right. Thank you. Thank you.
All right, Mr. Smith. Appreciate
Spider-Man
you, Mr. Smith.
is on Netflix.
Right. All right, go. Yes, tap back in. I'm gonna get you set up with Mr. Cool, bro. All right. Let's get to these last couple comments, and then I'm gonna get up out of here, y'all. Shout out to the chat. Damn, I was close. That looked crazy. I could see my pores. That was wild. Yeah, that's the Pat. Proper G. Agreed. It's getting hot in here for Mr. Griffin. Very, very. Shout out to my boy, Mr. 414. Fire said they still got 60 more games. Agreed. I'm gonna tap you. Let me just get through these last couple comments, and I'm gonna tap you in, Gibson. Then I'm gonna get up out of here. Hey, can we get them likes up? Can we get close to 80 likes, y'all? We at 71. Let's get a couple more likes. Get to 80, y'all, before I get out of here. Proper G said JJ Redick knows how to break down NBA games very well. He sure does. I will give him that. My boy Abadoye said until it's 10 games with the garbage coach. It's more than 10 games, bro. We almost at 20 games, bro. We almost at 20 games. Let me tap you in, Gibson, and then I'm going to get out of here. Let me just tap you in real quick, Gibson. I'm going to get up out of here. Go ahead, Gibson. Give it to us, bro. Come on, man.
Peace and love. I'm a peace and love. Peace and love. Peace and love.
So tell me how you feel.
Oh boy, I am very, very highly disappointed. Bad. I'm disappointed in Griffin. I'm disappointed bad. I was being the nice guy, giving him a break.
Mm-hmm.
But now we need a new coach, man. We need a new coach. He have to go. It ain't waking up. No. The Bucks made a mistake when they hired that guy. They passed on Kenny Atkinson and hired him. Oh no. Oh man, it ain't look good, Amara.
And I understand, like, Chitty was a little long with it, but I understand he said give him a year. But you could give that to a team that's not championship ready. We don't have time to wait on a coach to figure it out.
Right.
If you're not showing signs by now, maybe you don't have it. It shouldn't take this long. Even when Boston was struggling under Udoka, they figured it out by now. I think it was about 20, maybe 17 games. Then they started figuring it out. But the thing was, you could see certain things starting to happen with Boston under Ime Udoka. I'm not seeing anything. And then the point of being brought up, that we're learning how to close games late. We have 2 top 75 players. Yes, we should be closing games. Of course, we should know how to close. We got 2 legends on our team. Yes, we are going to do good in the fourth quarter. Them dudes are beasts. And that has nothing to do with coaching. That's individual talent stepping up, period. Go
Right.
ahead, Gibson. Then I'm gonna get up out of here.
My best bet is Amber. Like what the person put in the chat, the Bucks need to go and hire JJ Redick to be the coach of this team. Honestly, periodly, I I hate to say it, we have to do it because it ain't looking good at all. Because if we go play Boston in the playoff in Miami, we will get put out the first round again. We will get put out the first round. It ain't looking good. Griffin is not doing what he's supposed to do. He looking lost out there. He ain't calling no timeout. There's
The
no way this series.
rotations are crazy. The minutes that he plays, Giannis and Dame are crazy. Like
It ain't, it ain't making no sense. I think the Bucks front office made a big mistake when they hired him. They shouldn't hire him. No, no. They made a big mistake, Amber.
I'm
And
very concerned about coaching, and I was the one y'all trying to give him a pass when y'all was going in right away, and I was trying to give him a pass. And I don't want to see him go out like that, but he's going to have to earn our respect at this point because I see the same thing every game, rinse and repeat without improvement. And then the things that are working, you run away from, like the 2-3 zone,
yeah,
things like the pick and roll. Instead of emphasizing what they do well, you still trying to force feed your philosophy. And that's the problem that I'm seeing with Coach Griffin.
uh, my problem is Amber. What I have with him, right? Come on now. You been on. You have to know how to coach. We ain't supposed to never let that game go into overtime. We ain't never supposed to go into overtime. Oh,
Right. And then
boy, Amber, the
Isaiah W, I see your comment, but bro, it's not that we want him gone. You have to earn it. You have to show something, bro. You can't just get sympathy. You have to show something. What
but
Isaiah W, I asked you before we get out of here. Tell me what you've seen Griffin Dunn do with the Bucks that's been a positive. What have you seen him implement? You've seen him fall back to what the former regime was doing to win. Oh, my defense ain't working. Let's do the drop coverage. The players are telling you what they want to implement. You can't even adjust it with your style and make it work for this team, then you might not be as good of a coach as we think. The whole point of being a coach is being able to adapt. You have to be able to adapt. You have to be able to adjust. And I'm not seeing that. And I'm not saying can him now, but if we don't see anything by like All-Star break, how much time does he need?
you ain't need no more time to
By
play.
All-Star, if we don't see something by All-Star break, are y'all still gonna be trying to give him a pass? I just tell the truth.
No.
I was asking for Bud's head a long time ago. Same rules apply to everybody. Everybody
Yep.
can get it. And Coach Griffin has earned getting this smoke. Period.
And when you look at it, Amber, we ain't supposed to be letting teams get whatever they want. Guys, they are not rebounding. Come on, it looked terrible out there. It looked bad. It looked hurtful. I just say, oh, there we go again. I just pray we don't lose to the Hawks. We gotta play better. We have to play better. And he need the thing is, I want to ask Bucks Nation, what was the reason why Terry Scott left? I would like to know the reason why.
Yeah,
It have to
Othello
be a
I just
reason.
put that up on the screen. Same thing. Exactly.
It have to be a reason. They ain't speaking. I think he leave because of Griffin too stubborn. It look like it is. Cause well, Amber, I know it's late.
Yeah.
We will talk in the next live.
All
I'll
right.
try tapping a little later.
Okay, yeah,
Peace out.
appreciate you. Hey, come on. No. Come on, man. Do the thing. Come on, man.
Peace and love. Peace and love to Bucks Nation in
Thank
the
you,
chat.
sir. I appreciate it. Now we
No,
got some positivity going in. My man. All
peace
right, man. All right, I just want to say a closing statement before I get up out of here. We got to let this race thing go. This has nothing to do with race. For anybody that's bringing that up, let's sit down and let's watch a game together, and you show me what you've seen Griffin improve with this team. We've regressed defensively. That was our calling card. We've regressed, right? We don't know what are we running offensively. If you can tell me, I would appreciate it. You want me to sit here and just it's all good because of some race stuff? That's a cop out. That's not what this is about. This is about what you see on the screen. And what I see on the screen is chaos. There's no organization. There's no structure. The rotations are crazy. The way he plays Dame and Giannis is crazy. Just common sense would tell you you have to have Dame or Giannis in at all times. One or the other needs to be on the floor at all times, at least Middleton. There should never be at any point in the game where Middleton, Giannis, and Dame are on the bench. Ever. Ever. Unless it's a 30-point lead, there is no reason for all three of them to be on the bench. What he's doing is managing minutes instead of managing the game, which is a rookie mistake. So I'm going to call it out. And I'm the same person when they was at Griffin neck after 5 or 10 games in the season saying give him a pass until we had 20 games. We're there now, ladies and gentlemen. 2 games, but we're already there, ladies and gentlemen. And we've seen no change, no improvement. It's the same things. Rotations are bad defensively. Teams are all shooting damn near 50% against the Bucks. We barely see the pick and roll. So please explain to me what Griffin is actually doing out there. For all the people, all the race baiting and all that, what did Griffin do this year that showed you that he's a quality head coach? Want to sit here and give passes. We got our best players are almost 30 plus. They don't have time to wait. We need to win now. We need a coach that can help us win now. We need a coach that can adjust in the playoffs. Griffin has shown me nothing. What I've seen is Giannis going off in the fourth or Dame going off and winning the game. That's what I've seen. Want somebody just get a pass on some race-based stuff. That's ridiculous. Give him a full year for what? This is a team with championship aspirations. We made the biggest blockbuster trade of the offseason. Ridiculous. Griffin, you better tighten up or we want you gone, bro. That's ridiculous. And also, like, I'm trying to think who was saying that. I don't want to misspeak. Maybe it was Gibson or Daniel that was saying, like, he's not engaged. He's acting like he's a veteran head coach. He need to be running up and down them sidelines, paying attention, motivating the players. He need to be on all that type of time. And I'm not seeing it. This is ridiculous. Now you got really punched in the mouth, Milwaukee Bucks. We really got punched in the mouth. Adrian Griffin, what are you going to do now? Chris Middleton, how much do you have left in the tank, sir? Giannis and Dame, are you guys going to figure out the pick and roll? We really need an assistant coach at minimum to help Griffin. That's what we need. I don't know who them characters are on the sideline. No disrespect to Vin Baker and them guys, but they're useless. They've done nothing to improve this team. Nothing to make any adjustments. We make the same mistakes every game. We get bailed out because of elite talent. It has nothing to do with coaching. Absolutely zero. It's elite talent winning games. You want Bucks Nation, you Dame 33, Middleton 33. You talking about give somebody a year or give them some time. We done gave up enough time. That's enough. Griffin, you really, for dead serious, Griffin got about till All-Star break, and if it still looked the same, he need to be up out of here. That's enough. That's the halfway point. If you don't see any changes halfway in the season, how long does it take you to adjust? We're not going to just throw away a year of Giannis. Throw away a year of Dame. And Middleton is brittle as it is. You want us to think that we lose this year, then we'll be straight next year? We'll be healthy? We're getting older. The clock is running. Man. I'm Amara. This is Amara's Logic. Milwaukee Bucks trades, rumors, and news live edition. We just got done discussing this pathetic loss. The Bucks lose. 113-120 to Chicago Bulls without DeMar DeRozan. Comment, like, subscribe, share the content. We're not giving no passes here. We're not giving no more passes. Do something, Griffin. Please comment, like, subscribe, and share the content so we can let Bucks Nation grow and give time to more people to vent. I'll talk to y'all Saturday, man. These fools out here talking about give this man some time. Time for what? We don't got a lot of time. All our players are old. We need to win now. And if you ain't already, please hit the like button on the way out, man. Go on. Shout out to Bucks Nation. Love y'all. I'm sorry I blacked out right there. That was too much for your boy. That was way too much, y'all. Way too much. We got to step it up. Go on.